So in this lesson, we're going to be looking at knowing what chords you can play within a certain key and diatonic chord progressions. So basically what a diatonic chord is basically just finding the root note of whatever chord it is that you want to play, and then off of that root note, building a chord. So for example, let's take an A for example. Now, all chords are typically built up of three notes. You've got your root note, and then you've got your either major or minor third. So that right there is the minor third, because obviously it's the third note of the A minor scale. That third right there. If it was a major third, then it would be this. So yeah, you've got your major or minor third, and then you've got your fifth. And we just call it a fifth. It's not a major or minor fifth, because the fifth is exactly the same whether you're in a major or a minor key. With power chords, obviously it's just those two notes you're playing. You're just playing your first and your fifth. And there's no major or minor third right there, so it's not in a major or a minor key. And now the way that I look at figuring out what chords I can play in a certain key, and it's probably for me the simplest way of doing it. So for my example, I'm gonna stick with the key of A minor. So you've got your 7 notes in the A minor scale. And each of those notes right there can be turned into a chord. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then obviously back to the A. And so that example that I showed you right there, obviously I was only playing them as power chords. Now, turning them into major and minor chords, the sort of formula that I have for working this out. So we're in the key of A minor, so start off with an A minor chord. And then the second note is going to be a B, and that's a minor. And then the third is going to be a major, a C major. And then the fourth note is going to be a D minor. And then the fifth note is going to be a minor, an E minor. Then the sixth note is going to be a major, an F major. And then the seventh note is going to be another major. So if you're playing in a minor key, obviously I was just demonstrating it as an example in the key of A minor. So the formula is your root note, or root chord, is going to be a minor, minor, major, minor, minor, major, major, then obviously back to the minor. And it's that exact same formula if you're playing any chord progression in a minor key. We'll take it in a different key, for example, we'll do G minor, so minor, minor, major, minor, minor, major, major, and then back to the minor. If we were doing it in the key of E, for example, another really popular key, so E minor, so start off with a minor, then a minor, then a major, then a minor, then a minor, then a major, then a major, then back to a minor, obviously for the E. So taking all 7 of those notes within the E minor scale, and each of those notes can be turned into chords. And if you're playing like they're in a minor key, that's the formula that you need to work with. If it was in a major key, for example, so we'll take A major for example, so start off with a major, and the 7 notes you're going to be working with, obviously in the A major scale. Now we're going to take each of those notes and turn them into chords. So A major, then minor, then minor, and then major, and then major, then minor, then minor, then major. Once again, those 7 notes in the A major scale. So it'd be major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, and then back to the root note, major. And all 7 of those chords fit into the key of A major.